Hey guys, we are back with another Seattle franchise mode. Don't I don't know what to say. I mean, this team, I thought it was it. I thought this team was it. 54, 19 and 9. Not only best in the Pacific Division, but in the entire league. We were the best team by far in the league. 117 points. Best record by far. Best goals for per game in the NHL. Best goals against per game in the NHL. Second best power play in the NHL. And best penalty kill. I don't get it. We're out in the first round. All that, and we're out in the first round. We had so much offensive depth. 75 points, 61, 59 by Puglia of all people. So he had a very nice bounce back year. Zadina 58, De Silva 54, Nuge 49, Liljegren 47, Mowers 43, Boychuk 38, Fawcett 37. So, and then we had a goaltending tandem that was pretty much unbeatable. Korpisalo 938 save percentage, Lop 925, 26 wins for Lop, 28 for Korpisalo. It's safe to say that we need to make some moves this offseason. I don't think any trades are going to happen until preseason because the trades that I want to make, especially with Lop, are like I want to wait for the offseason jump to happen because then we could get more value out of Lop or any prospects that we're going to be trading for veterans that we may acquire. But yeah, for right now, we're just going to go ahead, I suppose. We'll go to the draft. And I'll show you a couple prospects that I have pinned. Because I found pretty interesting. So D. Comrie, defensive defenseman. Drew Comrie, supposed to go in the 7th round. And look at that. Look at those stats. So it's probably a low elite, given that he's going in the 7th round. But he is already a pretty decent player. Just given his current scouting report. If his puck control is a 78 as a defensive defenseman, I am looking forward to seeing how good the rest of him is. So, and then this guy from Russia, defensive defenseman Alexander Alexeyev, 19 years of age, high top 4, but look at that defensive awareness, 80, stick checking, 80. So that tells me, again, that he's already pretty good. So he might not be a bad pickup. And then Abney, I mean, I'm not as optimistic about, but I just have him there for whatever. So it's mainly those two defensemen that we're focused on in the draft. And let us go ahead, I suppose, because, I mean, there's not really much to do from here. We'll take a look at the awards, should I remember, which I'm going to keep reminding myself all the way until until the draft. So we can spend up to the cap in free agency this year. We just can't give out any multi-year deals. It all has to be one-year deals because I don't want to get into that situation where we're going to be forced to trade somebody at the draft, and if we can't make that trade, then what do? You know, we're gonna have to tender qualify RFA, one of our players, and it'll be ugly. It will be ugly. So yeah, draft lottery. We're obviously not a part of that, unless I missed something, but I don't think so. Retired players, no retired players. It doesn't look like, and I would not expect any. As well, I mean, Okpozo's pretty old, but other than that, we're pretty good. So we'll simulate up to the day of the draft here, and then we will check the awards. We'll check the playoff tree. We'll check everything. Everything that I usually forget to check. And the Stanley Cup champions, as you guys probably already saw, but I skipped over for some reason, are the Winnipeg Jets. So let us check out the awards. So Stanley Cup, Winnipeg Jets, President's Trophy, your Seattle Emeralds. And I'm not calling them the Emerald Empire right now because they don't deserve the tag of Empire. Oh, man. So it was the Jets versus the Lightning in the Stanley Cup final. Art Ross, Tavares. Hart Memorial, Tavares. James Norris, Craig Vandermeer, I believe his name's Craig, of the Arizona Coyotes. Lady Bing goes to Sagan. Calder goes to C. Claxon of the Sharks. Conn Smythe goes to Mark Scheifele. Vesna goes to Stuart Skinner. William M. Jennings, Jonas Corposalo, and Brandon Lopp. Very nice. So they split the time this year, and they share the Jennings Trophy. Very nice. And Bill Masterton goes to Jet Wu. Frank J. Selke goes to Connor McDavid, third year in a row. Ted Lindsay Award goes to John Tavares. And Maurice Richard goes to Colin White of the Ottawa Senators. Okay, so I believe that is the first time we've checked the awards in quite some time. So here are the playoff tree. Here is the playoff tree. So Winnipeg won over Tampa in 5 games. Winnipeg won over Dallas in 5. So it looks like Winnipeg, other than Vegas, had a pretty easy trip to the Stanley Cup. And Tampa beat Washington in 7. And looks like Tampa had it pretty rough there. Every series they were in besides the Winnipeg series went to 7. Oh boy. So that'll be it for that. Let us check out the player stats from the playoffs. So Crab, Zadina with 4 points. They did all right. Mowers with 3. Our stars showed up. They did. It was just a lack of depth scoring that was going on. Pouliot only 1 point. And just not... We didn't have the right timing on goals. It was simple as that, and I think we obviously need a change, being out in the first round 2 years in a row now. So let's check out the draft class real quick once more, just so that we have an exact reading on these guys. Alexeyev dropped to a medium top 6. However, his stats are still pretty good. His defensive awareness is an 82. So I think, and he's also dropped to the 3rd, 4th round. He was a 2nd rounder before. So I think I still want to pick up Alexeyev. Now Comrie, yes, I definitely want to get Comrie. And he was actually a 7th rounder before. So he's in the 6th round now. So that's good. We can at least get 2 steals there in Comrie and Alexeyev. Now Abney, I'm not too sure about. Let's add 2 more guys here, just so we can get the most out of this draft. Because we're gonna need to with the amount of value that I want to get back here. So Leonard Shea, he might not be bad. We'll pin him. Bryce DiNicola, yeah, sure. Well, he's top 10. No, never mind. And then Watkins, he could be pretty good. He's already got 78 for passing. Spooner, yeah, same thing for Spooner. He should be like maybe high 60s, maybe 70 overall. Same thing for Watkins. Dwight Harris, he's probably like mid to lower 60s. Same thing with this guy. So I think I want to go for either Watkins or Spooner. 72 for faceoffs, 75 defensive awareness for this guy. Yeah, I think I'll pin Spooner there. Okay, so that is it for the draft class. Let's go right into the draft and remember about Comrie and Alexeyev. Now, assuming, I would guess we have a 1st round draft pick. It appears we do, as it is on our trade block here. So, yeah, let's get into the draft. It should be a pretty interesting offseason here. So, we need to get as much value as we can. So, Minnesota gets C. Timmins, medium elite right wing, 2-way forward, 3rd line checker already. New York gets Eminger, 78 overall. Anaheim gets Yoshi, 77 overall defender, Harry Yoshi. New Jersey gets Vandevelde, medium elite defender, 76 overall. Montreal gets L. Crawford, Logan Crawford, 6'5", power forward. Chicago, Staubitz. Vancouver, alright, so there's Watkins. I don't think we were aiming for Watkins, though. We were aiming for Spooner, but Spooner might go soon as well. Harper to the Sharks. Simmons to the Flames. Alright, there goes Spooner to the New York Islanders. Not much of a problem, though. We have other guys we have our eye on. Law goes to the Ducks. Harris goes to the Hurricanes. DiNicola. Alright, DiNicola goes to the Devils. Schwartz goes to the Avalanche. Ferguson goes to the Panthers. Stewart goes to the Sabres. Walker goes to the Red Wings. Hamilton goes to the Golden Knights. Kalanos goes to the Nashville Predators. Shea goes to the Washington Capitals, 58 overall. Hootinen goes to the LA Kings, medium top 9. Duda goes to the Dallas Stars. Looks like things are starting to drop off here in the first round, so let's sim to our pick, which is 28th overall. So we have our eye on, Alexi's back up to the second round, so I think, yeah, I don't want to pass on Alexeyev here, boys. I'm going to take Alexeyev. Even though it says medium top 6, he's still got those pretty decent stats, and I think he could actually end up being like a medium top 6, or medium top 4 is what I meant, or potentially even like a low or medium elite even. All right, let's take a look. Alexeyev, yes, medium elite, 69 overall, very nice. That's what I like to see. Great pick right there. So let's sim to our next pick, and I think, you know what, honestly, I might just want to take, that Comrie guy. He is going in the 7th round. But do I want to take him now? Well, let's do our due diligence here. Let's just take a look at other possible draft picks that are in the 2nd round. 2nd or 3rd. So Plante, nothing on him. Magnuson, nothing on him. But he is 20 years of age, so he might not be too bad. Milson, 18. Boucher, 18. Holtby, 18. Clinton O'Neill, 19. He might not be too bad. Semenov, only a bottom 6. Henridius, 19 years of age. Walker, 7th defenseman. Roy Poggi, 18. Yeah, I don't really see anyone who I really like. Other than Magnuson, but that's only because he's 20 years of age. Other than that, we have nothing on him. I'll take a chance though. Usually grinders in the top or in the top 2 or 3 rounds are pretty good. So we'll go for it. Yeah, very nice pick. Magnuson, top 6, 68 overall. All right, I'll take it. I will take it for the 2nd round. Late 2nd round nonetheless. Now, I don't think I want to go another round skipping on Comrie. And I don't think I see anybody who I would want before him. Carol Correz, he's 17. Punanovs, I don't think he'll end up being too good. How old was Whitman? 18. Lettinen, 18. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Comrie here, boys. I don't think there's any other good options here, so we're just gonna go with Comrie. At least we know he's an elite. He may not be medium elite since he's going to the 7th round, but he should at least be a decent overall. So let's take him. Yup, low elite, 71 overall in the 3rd round. Good pick there. Very good pick. Okay, so I don't think there's any more guys who I really... Yeah, we're jumping over to the 5th round here. I don't think there's any more guys who are really on my radar. Koistinen, 18. Kaigorodov, 17. Alonin, 20. Playmaker. Yeah, I'll take him. I'll take a shot. 62 overall, top 9. Not too bad for the 5th round. We're jumping over to... Do we have a 6th round? Yes, we do. You know what? I'll take that other guy we had pinned now. Abney. Low elite. Good, good. Nice pick. All right. 54 overall. Can't complain. And late 7th round. Let's give it a go. Take a shot in the dark here. I mean, that's pretty much all we can do at this point. Not much left. Gruel and now let's just sort here. We'll take an exact top 9. Korobov, Radulov. Yeah, he's 20 years old. We'll take Radulov. Take Radulov. Make pick. There you go. 62 overall, low top 9. Very solid draft, especially with Alexeyev. That was a very good pick. Magnuson, Comrie were pretty good as well. Allen and I, you know what? This entire draft, especially the first 4 picks, were really good. Given that we had some of the late picks, so I cannot complain. Really can't. Now here comes the interesting part. Resign phase. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Danny Henrich, Nelson Crabbe, Jake Fawcett, Nuge. A lot of big names. So, just between those 3 players alone, in Henrich, Crabbe, and Fawcett, it will easily be 25 million. Easily. Fawcett, let's see. Yeah, 7 mil. Crabbe, 9.5. Oh my god. That right there is already 16.5. Let's see. Henrich. Yep. Easily 25. Easily 25. Rats. Alright, so. I mean, they're worth it. They're worth it. Henrich had 75 points last year, and Crabbe, 30 goal scorer easily every year. 35 goals. Gotta give it to him. And then Fawcett, that good defensive player, so. Jeez, yeah. Yep, we have to offer him. I mean, we have 53 million in cap space. Now, it is because we did have a few fill-in contracts in, especially in, what's his name? Man, why am I having a hard time remembering names right now? Alexiak. We'll sort by UFAs first, and we'll go, we'll just get rid of the garbage here first. 7th defenseman, that just because it's a little less, overwhelming than handing out that $10 million. Burrows, don't need you. 21 years of age. Only 63 overall. 66. Don't need you. 71, 21 years of age. Tangrady. Yeah, sure. I'll sign you for fun. Low top 6. Kasha. 2-way. Sure. Spencer. Yep. There you go. Lajoie. Yep. There you go. Now, Alexiak, he wants to re-sign, but he wants 3.8. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm going to hold off on all these UFAs for right now, besides Pouliot. Pouliot is very important to this team. He's 30 years of age, 82 overall, but he almost had a 60-point season last year. How much does Pouliot want? Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's a steal for Pouliot. That is very much a steal for Pouliot. I will get Pouliot for 5.5 for... If I could even give him 3 years, that'd be great. Because we have 3 years left in the GM mode. So if I can lock up Pouliot for the rest of the GM mode, as long as he keeps producing like this, absolutely. I will take that. Now, Tanev, Beaulieu, Kreider do not want to re-sign. Neither does Nuge. Okposo wants to re-sign, but again, I'm not going to go after any of these depth guys for right now until we make sure that Henrich, Crabbe, and Fawcett are signed. So, here we go. Now, hold on. What does... Henrich has been in the league for 3 years. If I give him 3 years... hold on. Too many pressing of the buttons. If I give him 3 years, he wants 10.1. So it's not really that much of a difference. Honestly, oh boy. Yeah, if we go long term, he wants more. Oh no. Okay. Let's give him... Oh jeez. This'll be... Yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Let us... If we gave him 3 years, I think he would still be an RFA. And that would be the end of the GM mode as well. What does Crabbe want? 3 years. Fawcett, 2 years. I'm tempted to give them all 3 years, but they all deserve long-term contracts here. Especially Crabbe and Henrich. Alright, I'll go... Oh my god. So expensive. He's worth it, though. He's worth it. I'll go 5 years. Man, I feel like I should just give him. No, 8 years is too much. 8 years is way too much because yeah, you're climbing to 13 mil at that point. I think the most I'm gonna be able to go here for Henry is 5. Yeah, that's the most we can go. I'll give him 10.6 for 5 years. That's a lot. Oh my god. All right, Nelson Crab. Let's see. Yeah, 9.5. I'll give him the same term for 9.5. Fawcett. Let's see. He wants 2 years. I'm gonna give him. Oh man. All right. So his price hikes a lot if he goes to 5 years. So I'll give him at 3, since the GMO is going for 3 more years, and we'll give him 7.4. Did I not offer that? I must have backed out. I must have pressed circle on accident. So let's get that back up there. There you go. Now, McMuffin, Pistola, Saro, Moroza. All right, these are all minor league guys. McElroy. I don't think I need McElroy. He's 23 years of age already. 71 overall. Houston. What's his 88 offensive awareness? He's not bad. We'll sign him. Moroza. Yeah, he's not bad either. Two-way. There you go. Saro. Two-way. There you go. And Pistola and McMuffin are going to want one-way contracts. UFAs. Okay, so first of all, let's just simulate one more day just so that we can see if Henrich, Crab, and Fawcett have signed as their first priority. Same thing with Pouliot. Advance one day. Let's take a look. Henrich, Crab, Pouliot, and Saro, and Houston, and Fawcett have accepted Tangradi, Spencer, LaDroit. Okay, so all the big guys of that batch are good. How much do we have left? 23 million. Yikes. So on 4 players, pretty much, we spent almost 30 million. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. All right, let's take a look here. So RFAs that are left, Pistola and McMuffin. UFAs. So I don't think Kasha wanted to sign, so we're just going to get him out of here. Now we have a lot of depth here to re-sign for UFAs. Alexiak, Eakin, Dano, Akpozo, Kreider, Beaulieu, Tanev, and Nuge. And then, of course, McMuffin and Pistola. Goaltenders, Vorobyev. He wants a one-way. No, thank you. Cannot afford to hand that out at this point. Unsigned. I think I'm going to leave these guys unsigned for right now. Because we need to take care of these guys. So we have 23 million left. Hold on. Let's just see how much each one of these guys wants. Pistola. Oh, man. For a defenseman who's never played in the NHL, he wants a lot. Almost 5 mil. But if we go down to 1 year, he only wants 1.8. So that's not bad. That is not bad for, especially since we might be releasing Beaulieu and Tanev. He might be a good replacement. So since Beaulieu and Tanev don't want to re-sign anyway, I think we're just going to release them. Same thing for Nuge and Kreider because we might be able to get them in free agency for cheaper. Nuge only wants 5.3. Alright, I might have to consider re-signing Nuge here. Because that is a lot cheaper than his last contract of 8.2. We did overpay for him massively in that year 3 free agency, but I think he might be worth that contract. So we'll keep him. But Tanev and Beaulieu, yeah, no, Beaulieu's not worth it. Tanev, what does he want? Yeah, no, not worth it. He wants 4 years as well. No, thank you. Kreider, 81 overall. What does he want? He wants 3.4. That's less than his last contract, so I'll keep him on the board for right now. Akpozo, I want to get Nuge signed first because even though he doesn't want to sign, what if I? Oh, okay, all right. His price hikes if we decrease the term. We could always trade him. Now he doesn't want to resign, so Yeah, we're gonna have to overpay him a little bit here, but I think for 6.3 for 4 years, he'd be worth it, especially if we could trade that contract, like when he's 32 or 33. Yeah, I think we could do that for Nuge. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Now, that's 6.3 tied up in the Nuge out of 24 mil left. All right, so we still have enough to, I think, to sign Eakin and Dano and Okposo, because they all did very well last year, and I would like to bring them back. 3.6 for Okposo. I would bring him back with 3.4 for 1 year. Dano, I would bring him back for 1 year at 2.6. We'll go 2.7. He's been pretty good. Eakin, I would bring back for 1 year at, yeah, sure, we'll go 2.5 for Eakin. There you go. Now, Alexiak, I think he wanted like 4 mil. Yeah, no, he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Kreider, how much did he want again? 3.4. Well, I'll hold off on Kreider for right now. Pistola and McMuffin, how much do they want? McMuffin, oh yeah. So Pistola, if he gets a long-term deal, wants a lot, but if we give him 1 year term, only wants 1.8. So we'll bring him down to that. I think he's worth it for 1.8. He's at least worth a shot to give a chance to. So we'll give him 1.75 for 1 year, and then McMuffin will get 1 year at 1.8. There you go. And yeah, let's back out. Pozo rejected. Yeah, he's okay. So minutes were an issue. Great. Nuge has re-signed. Dano has re-signed. Eakin has re-signed. McMuffin re-signed. Pistola re-signed. Okay, so Pozo was the only issue there. Maybe if we give him more money, then he'll accept. We're up to 13 mil in cap now. I do want to have a little wiggle room in free agency and for trades. How much? Who do we have left? Kreider and Okposo? They're pretty much the same player. So but both of them were solid last year. If I'm re-signing both of them, I'm only giving them 1 year each. Now, the good thing is Okposo only wants 1 year. Now, he didn't accept our last offer. So I'm just going to go for what he wants, 3.7 for 1 year. If he doesn't take that, then we'll release him. And Kreider, I'll give 1 year at... he doesn't want to resign though, so it might be beneficial to release Kreider for right now and then go after him in free agency. So we'll release him for right now. And I believe that is it. So skaters, UFAs, only Okposo. Goalies, UFAs, RFAs, we're good. Okay, so only Okposo is still there. And presuming he signs, we should be good to move into free agency here. Advanced day. Let's take a look. Rejected. Okay, so I'm just gonna let him walk. We'll re-sign him in free agency if we want to, but we're gonna send him up to free agency now. All right, so July 1st. Let's take a look at free agents. I would like to get Kreider and Okposo back. For the right price, of course. 3.6 for 2 years. Does Kreider want? Then he boosts up to 4.1. If I could get him for like 4.3, just because we're a contender, I think he would accept that. And that's at a discount from what we would get him than if we would have to offer him in the re-sign stage. Because I think we would have had to offer him at least like 4.6 in the re-sign stage. So I think this will be worth it. And I'll give up Pozo. He wants 4.2 for 2 years. I do want to have some wiggle room, but I think we'll be fine if we give him 4.3 for 1 year. Yeah, I'm not giving out multi-year deals here in free agency, boys. I'm just not doing it. Because we still have De Silva and Mowers to sign next year. We just can't do it. Chuck Hardigan's available. Yeah, no, I'm not going after him. We have enough depth already. And then goaltenders. John Gibson's available. But, yeah, no. I think that's all we're doing in free agency here, boys. I don't see too active of a free agency just because we retained Nuge, and because we also have some big contracts to hand out next year. I mean, we can spend up to the cap this year, but again, it's got to be on 1-year contracts. We just can't afford to hand out any multi-year contracts here. So Lop and Korpisalo, again, I want to wait until preseason to trade Lop because I want to see if he grows. And there was a good chance he could, because he did have a good season last year. In 43 games, he had a .925 save percentage, so he could grow. He very well might. So I want to wait for that. And every other trade that I have in mind, I think, again, I want to wait until preseason to make it. Just because I want to wait for the jump. Let's take one more look at our defense before we end it off. Don't forget, we've already handed out contracts to Kreider and Okposo. That equals out to roughly $8 million. So I would say we have around $5 or $6 million left to spend. So Boychuk, Bruce, Brodin, Liljegren, Pouliot, Lalonde. Oh yeah, that enforcer. He might not be bad either. I mean, he takes a lot of penalties, but the amount of hits, my God. He might not be a bad option. Tuukka Pistola, I can see him turning out as well. So, do we go with Pistola and Lalonde here is the question. I think so. Because, especially if you look at what Tanev and Beaulieu wanted, I think Beaulieu wanted near like $5 million. So Beaulieu alone would be the only signing we make. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going after anybody else here. Let's see. Yeah, Beaulieu wanted 5.3. Tanev wants 5.1. Yeah, no, I don't think it's happening. I mean, Tanev has been solid for us in the past. +6 last year. Only 99 hits, though. He did give it away quite a bit. What about Beaulieu? Oh, he had a lot of giveaways, too. So, presuming we get Okposo and Kreider back, what's our forward depth looking like? This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, including Morris, 14, including Edler, 16. Yeah, no, we don't need a depth forward. If anything, we would need a depth defenseman. So you know what? I think we will go after Tanev. He had a lot less giveaways than Beaulieu did. So I think we'll go after Tanev for what if he wants to sign for 1 year. If not, then we're not doing it. Because it's too risky to sign any veteran out of free agency for more than 1 year right now. So he wants 4 years. If we give him 1 year, it doesn't hike up too much, only 5.2. If I could get him for 5.4, I would do it. Oh man, that's going to be tough with the salary though. Okay. Yes. We're going to be like... We're going to be right. We're going to be right at the cap, boys. I know it. We're going to be right at the cap. We're going to be like $1 million within. If not above. Let's see. Okposo accepted. Kreider accepted. Tanev accepted. Okay, good. So, they're all back. As depth players mainly. Especially Tanev and Okposo, I would say. Or even Kreider. It doesn't matter. It's all performance based. But... what's our contract situation looking like? 2.6. Okay, so we don't have a lot of wiggle room here. And veterans, like, I would say, yeah, well, definitely like Tanev, definitely Kreider, definitely Okposo, all gonna have to go next year no matter what. And we can't re-sign them. There's just no way. Because if you take a look at who's coming up next year UFA-wise, Mowers, oh yeah, I forgot Bruce. Oh man, okay, yeah, we Mowers, Bruce, and De Silva. That's going to be an issue. That is going to be an issue right there. So, certainly glad we did not hand out any multi-year contracts in free agency. So, we're going to simulate ahead here to preseason, and then we'll end things off. Or maybe we might even make a trade here. I don't like in this video. I don't know. We'll get to preseason and we'll see where we're at. So see you guys there. All right, so we are at preseason now. Let's take a look at the growth. Roster moves. Henrich 91, Crab 90, Zadina 89, Boychuk 88, still top 2. Fawcett 88, De Silva 88. There it is, boys. The growth is officially done for this team. Stuart De Silva 88 overall, first line forward. There you go. Rob Bruce 87, very nice. Mowers 87. Pody. Edward Pody. Our center core is going to be filthy. Our center core is going to be filthy. 85 overall for Edward Pody. Wasn't he in the AHL last year? He was. He was that free agent guy that we signed who was like 78 overall or something. Wow. That is tremendous growth. He's a... Oh my god. Look at that defensive category. How was he in faceoffs last year? In the AHL? Very nice. 52.3. Wow. Pody could be a great third line or even fourth liner. And then give him like power play or penalty kill time. Definitely penalty kill. Holy crap. That's solid. Nuge. Oh my god, look at our center core. That's so... Oh my god, that's disgusting. Liljegren, Brodin. Hold on, I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun here. Liljegren 83, Brodin 83, McMuffin 82, Pouliot 82, Lalonde 82, the enforcer, Athanasiou 81, Okposo 81, Kreider 81, Dano 80, Tanev 80. We're looking good. And let's see, goaltenders. All right, yep, that's why I waited, boys. That's exactly why I waited. Lop 88 overall. Now the question becomes, who do we trade him for? I'm guessing some kind of defenseman to play alongside of Boychuk because I really want Bruce to keep playing with Pouliot. And I don't know. Brodin's time here looks like it's going to be short. I'll just say that much. So I'll end it off there. And that, oh yeah, Pistola, 83. Jeez. Okay, so let's actually check out the rest of the minors real quick. Forwards. Henrik dude, our center court. Henrik Edler. Cody Eakins down here as well. Same thing with Trevor Morris and Ross Downey. Oh my goodness, our forward depth is tremendous. All right, I'm going to end it off here. And I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what we should do. And I'll see you guys in the next one.